Peace, y'all. Just want to make a quick update video to the video that I made. I think it was last year, or maybe even 2 years ago now, on how to enter your void. And because I've been getting a lot of questions in the comment sections for that video, and I just want to clear some things up and to make sure that you are looking at it with the right perspective, with the perspective that's good and healthy and beneficial for you. So the way that I look at it is I look at it as just me entering into myself, because that's what it is. I'm just entering into a deep state of myself. That's all the void is, just going deeper into yourself. And if you look at it like it's some like far out thing, like it's something that you have to like adventure to or like travel to in order to get there, like you're setting yourself up to have a tougher time of actually entering it. And so how I look at it is it's just me entering myself. That's all it really is. Because I look at it as something that's easy. I look at it that's something that's not challenging at all. Something that's just that allows me to fulfill whatever I need to fulfill within myself. So like if I want to go there and just rest, that's what I look at it. I look at it like a paradise of just tranquility, of just being at ease within myself. So I'm able to enter that. And then say if I want to manifest something, I'm not talking about like physically manifest something like right then and there, but of course like manifestation in the way of like the law of attraction in that way, in that sense. And so if I want to do something like that, then yes, I'll go into my void. And what I'll do is I won't focus on getting the thing specifically. Like say if I want to manifest a new car, I won't focus specifically on manifesting a new car. I'll focus on reprogramming myself in order to allow myself to attract that new car much easier. So that way when I'm operating, day-to-day life, I already have the subconscious programming running in my mind to actually manifest what it is that I want to manifest. So I'm not focusing on specifically what it is that I want to manifest. I'm rearranging and reprogramming my mind, my subconscious mind, so that I can attract it without even really putting that much effort into it. So it's like your void is whatever you make it, pretty much. Like if you think of it as a place that allows you to do anything that you want to do within yourself, allows you to manifest anything, to grow in any type of way, to heal, that's what it's going to be. Because it's all you're doing when you're going into your void is just entering deep into your subconscious mind. You're going deep into yourself. And when I say yourself, if you're connected to source, and if you recognize yourself as source, then that's what your void will be. You'll be going back to source. You'll be going home in a sense. Of course, I'm not talking about like transitioning permanently. I'm talking about visiting the deepest part of yourself so that you can feel and be at home within yourself. That's a major thing that I like to teach dealing with self-mastery, because a lot of people have that, like they don't recognize that going into your void and going into like deep into yourself is really just connecting with the deepest aspect of yourself, which is source, in my opinion. When I say source, I mean God, Allah, whatever you want to call it, the universe, whatever you want to call it. That's what you're connecting to, and that's what you're consciously reconnecting with when you consciously enter your void, because that's what makes it possible for you to do things like manifest certain things via reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your subconscious mind to get that, to attract it to you. That's why you're able to go into your void and heal certain things, heal certain aspects of yourself, go through the entire healing process, remembering the trauma, going through that, recognizing it, accepting it, healing from it, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, all of it, the entire healing process you can do within your void. And it, from my opinion, or from my experience, I should say, it's a lot easier to heal from within your void than it is to consciously try to do it just in your waking state. So in the state that, say like you'd be talking about it with a friend or a close loved one or something like that, you're verbally speaking it, you're in a state of wakefulness. So you're in a state where you're operating from your conscious mind. and you're not really consciously accessing your subconscious mind. I know that might sound confusing to some people, but when you enter your void, you're consciously entering your subconscious mind. That's how I look. That's another way that I look at it. And so when you do that, you most likely, I mean, if you're comfortable within yourself, you'll feel comfortable. You feel completely at home. You feel at peace while you're doing the healing work. So all the emotions that come up, you'll feel that you're doing it in a safe environment, because you really are. If you view yourself, your inner self, as a safe environment, then you'll be healing in a safe environment. That's just how it works. So doing all kinds of things like that, healing, working on growth, basically like just figuring out your life, figuring out yourself, learning more about yourself, going deeper into yourself to travel your waters, to traverse your waters, then you're doing everything that you can to improve yourself and to ultimately become master of yourself. And when I say become master of yourself, really what I mean is being in the state of a continually evolving master of self. Because really what self-mastery is, there is no end point. There is no finish line. There's not even a beginning. You start from where you're at, and you just keep making progress every day or every week, whatever you want to do. You keep making progress, keep making improvements, and keep learning more and more about yourself, more about what the things that you learn about yourself, how they relate to the world, and how they reflect from within the world back to you. And so, yeah, I just want to make this quick video. I don't want to make it too long, not too short either, but just right in that sweet spot. So I hope this helped clear up some things, at least with the void, like entering your void state, because I know that the biggest issue that people have with it is just how they look at it. And also, if your physical environment, the space that you're meditating in, isn't really healthy for you, there's tweaks that you can make to that as well. Like the room that I'm staying in right now, like it has a lot of windows, which is great, but at the same time, it's a disadvantage when trying to go deep into the void, because I noticed that when I'm in a brighter environment, it makes it more challenging to actually sink deep within myself. It's like I'm aware of the light that's hitting my eyes, and the light that's hitting my eyes, of course it goes into it hits my brain and everything, but the light basically keeps me in the physical, it keeps my awareness in the physical environment more than allowing me to go deeper into myself and basically tune out of the physical environment and just focus on going deeper into myself. So the fix that I have for that is I just got a black shirt, and I just cover my face with it, so that it's not technically a dark room meditation, but it still has the effect of a dark room meditation. And so if you can, make sure you're laying on your bed or however you want to do it, but make sure you're in a dark space, like almost pitch black. If you can't be in a pitch black space, then just cover your face with something. And say if you're in a noisy environment, then earmuffs, earplugs, whatever it may be, but basically blocking off the senses, cutting off your sight, your hearing, your smell, everything. Not really your smell, but even though that can be a distraction as well, like say if someone's cooking and you're hungry or something like that, but basically try to limit your connection with the external world so that you can focus on going to your internal world, your innerverse. So yeah, this first video I made in a while, because I had to I just took a long time to focus on myself and just figure out my life in general. So I've been doing a lot of meditation, been meditating pretty much every day just to figure out my path and to get more in alignment with what my soul and my spirit and ultimately source has in store for me. And so, yeah, my intention is to get back to making consistent videos of my workouts and just videos like this where I'm just chilling in my car talking to you. It's like I literally just got back from the grocery store right now, and I felt the need to make this video. So I listened to my intuition, felt called to do it, and I'm doing it. So hope this helps people, helps everyone who's had issues with entering the void. Remember that the issue is all in your mind, and there's always a solution to every issue that comes up. So seek out the solution, ask your intuition how you can enter the void even better. Yeah, and I'm figuring out a way to make a pretty much like an online community so that I can be in touch with more people at once, have like a group chat on some type of service or something like that, just so any quick questions, because I've had people email me asking if they can like just ask me questions and asking if we can have if we can talk on a different platform basically. And so I'm figuring out which platform, like Telegram or WhatsApp, or even just connecting on like Instagram or something like that. I'm figuring out which platform would be best for us to all come together and just basically have a small community to where you can ask me questions, and shoot, I can even learn from y'all, because I may be a teacher, but I'm also a student as well. Everyone is a student and everyone is a teacher. So I'm always open to learning new things. I'm always open to new perspectives. I'm always open to new questions that may challenge the way that I view things. So yeah, that's just a quick update that I'll make a video like announcing when I find the right platform for that, if y'all are interested. So yeah, just if you're watching this, just let me know in the comments if you'd like to be part of a community to where we can ask each other questions. I can answer as many questions as I can. And if you have any suggestions on what platform we can do it on, just let me know. So yeah, with that, I'll say peace. Love y'all. Much love and respect to y'all. Peace.